Okay. Hi, Legacy. Welcome in, buddy. We are back to game. As requested. Brady just unretired? Who's he playing for now, Warner? He must have got offered a sweet, sweet paycheck somewhere. He's pulling a Brett Favre. Remember Brett Favre? I'm going to retire this year. Oh, no way, I'm back. Hi, guys, look, it's me. He's still with Tampa Bay? Interesting. I wonder what made him come back. His son must have been like, sorry, Dad, I'm too old to make out with now. And he's like, well, better go back and play football again. Oh, look at me go. I'm Tom Brady. Racing Kid, who's we? Alright, so we don't have a cancel yet. Oh, that's awesome, Legacy. Congrats, dude. Oh, the Seahawks. I gotcha. I've realized my place still on the field. The time will go. Oh, God. He really typed out, let's effing go? Okay. He must have got offered a ton of money. But I mean, being a quarterback on an NFL team is so squishy now. They changed so many rules. You can probably be a quarterback until you're 80 years old and not have any repercussions. Like you can't tackle them a certain way. You can't touch them after they throw the ball. You can't, like, there's all kinds of stuff you can't do now. Yeah, right, Warner? Case in point. And that's why he's going to crush all those records, because everybody who had those records before were getting pelted in the face over and over again from people tackling them and stuff. Which means he was half in that era. So that means anybody new who's just as good as him is just going to crush his records after like 10, 15 years. Oh, no, Typhoon. So the hits aren't what the problem was. It was the timing of the hits and where the hits were. The clean tackles have always been the same forever. It's just people were diving in with their helmet first, which the helmet is like one of the hardest parts on a set of gear, and it's going to injure somebody. It's going to break their chin and make them bleed and break their teeth out and everything else. So that had to stop because a lot of people used to wear helmets. Used to be different. Like they went from having like no protection to like tons of protection to now like half protection. So they kind of had to change how you tackle. But it was those kind of hits that was messing people up. Which those kind of hits were messing people up back in the 80s and 90s too. So that's fine. But like, I don't know, quarterbacks have a lot of special rules in the NFL now. I think they're babied a little too much. Whatever keeps them from having a mental breakdown 10 years later and murdering all their entire family, I guess, helps. And then themselves. Because, you know, 20 years of bashing your head against someone else's head takes a toll on you. Shocker. Who would have thought that? How's the hole going? It's going pretty well, Geeson. Welcome in, dude. We started working on it because I wasn't gonna sit around and wait for cactus to grow. We need to grow some cactus later for some green dye, so you can make some more cyan glass. But it's going pretty decent. We found a geode earlier, and we cracked that open. That was right there. We had to tiptoe around the sand. That way we didn't bring the water down. Got that knocked out. Now we're just kind of making a circle and going around and cutting up as much stone as we can. We got to go repair here soon. How are you this weekend? How are things? Alright, cool. Wendy's didn't cancel, guys. We got chicken nuggets coming our way. The local McDonald's around here, they changed their hours. They have a sign out. They used to be open 24 hours, but now they can't be because they're short-staffed. And they have a sign. They're like, we're open 24 hours on Fridays, Saturdays, and Tuesdays. Then every other day we close at midnight. It's like, what? It's a random Tuesday in there. They're open till they're open 24 hours or whatever. We're going to do Cat's Legacy. No portals. The thing about the portals is, a lot of those portal builds, you got to use the nether roof, and we're not using the nether roof for anything. But no, we're going to be using cats. I built an idea. I should pull this to the forefront. I got it in a folder. Hold on. So these are my old screenshots. And we have a build here. This build's on the internet. It's all over the place. But what we're going to do is we're going to take that build and we're going to change it. I'm going to do this with it. Let's see. Open with paint. What we're going to do is we're going to take this farm and we're going to ×4 it. Make it like a big old clover leaf. And the way that this farm worked before is it dropped into a water well and the water carried them to like magma blocks and killed them. We're just going to have it gravity kill. So what we're going to do is, we're going to do this. It's going to gravity kill. So we're going to have storage like down here. This is going to be storage. And then it's gonna feed up, and there's gonna be a kill. The kill zone's gonna be here where they die. I'm gonna write die, D-I-E. And then we're gonna have, I think it's like 23 blocks space in between for them to die. And then we're gonna have the farm, and the farm is gonna be each of those platforms stacked on top of each other. And I want to do like 32. So it'd be like 32 platforms. And what I want to do is at 64 blocks, I want to put the AFK spot like right here where we stand AFK. That way we're off the ground because we're not clearing an entire perimeter. We're only doing a small area. So we'll be off the ground. We'll be able to cover this area in our bubble. And they'll still be able to fall to their death and accumulate gunpowder. But it's going to be that design. Looks like this. But it's going to be ×4. So we're going to have... Oops. Hold on. So this one's going to be like out here. And then here's going to be the same way. It's going to go out. Square. And here's going to be the same way. So it's going to be like that ×32. So we're going to need 128 cats and tons of trapdoors, tons of blocks, and it's going to go up pretty high. But that's the goal, is making the creeper farm look like that. It's going to be massive. Yeah. It's going to be massive. We won't have to worry about gunpowder ever again. You know, whatever else is around. But that's why I chose in the ocean. Where we are, I haven't found any ravines or anything. They're kind of far away. So, like, the caves are limited. What block you're going to build it out of? I don't know yet. We still got to get the walls figured out, too. I think I want to do the walls in like, lime green wool. And then down each of these sides right here, put creeper faces going down. But I don't know if I want to do that or not. That's a lot of wool. Geeson, we're keeping a lot of the blocks that we're getting from here. That way we have some building blocks. I got a storage up there that we're storing a lot of these blocks into. So maybe we'll grab something from there and ship them out. I want to do this. And then eat some food. Oh no. We got 2 beacons. We got speed, which I don't know if we really need the speed or not, but it's keeping us from eating a lot of, having to sprint and eat a lot of food and stuff. So that's really good. And then we got haste too, obviously, to cut through the stone. And yeah, cat army. We're going to need a ton of cats. We're also going to need a ton of carpet. Because we have to make them all spider-proof. Yeah, Geeson, what I was originally going to do was just do the 1 and then turn it every layer. But then I realized I can just ×4 it and just have massive, massive creeper production. So I don't want to do observers in water, and I don't want to do anything like that because I feel like that's a little weird. So I'll just have it basic, have them all drop. And clean up their bodies afterwards, get a bunch of gunpowder, and run away with it. Boop. I'm gonna do this. Oops. Ah, shit. I didn't mean to do that at all. Ha. We're doing this to cut away from the edge because we're not. I don't want to cut it out from the outside of the circle too much. Come on, stop doing that. This also helps us in case there's like lava or something down there. You'll take 10 cats? We'll have a ton of cats here soon. We need over 100. This is all gravel here. Free for all. I'll join in. I'll go. Ah, no. I want to do that. Haven't heard this song for a while. So feel free to jam to it while you're in here. Ha! I took it from you guys. Cheated like a mofo. It's raining. You want a refund? Okay. You can be a winner in the game of life. Ah, no. Oh, oops, I just gutted that, huh? That kind of sucks. And then that will tend to later. That's just where the geode was. Okie doke. Box. Box. It wasn't rigged. No rigging took place, I promise. Anytime I get a farm to work in Bedrock, I literally just sit and watch for 5 minutes just in awe. Did you get the experience farm? I thought you said you were done playing Minecraft because you lost your Elytra. Hafnium fired it back up, you guys. You want to build back better? That's the kind of attitude you need. Kick ass and take names, girl. If we find any caves that go out beyond this circle while we're digging this, we are going to go light them up. I'm not going to go do anything too crazy. What sucks is once we hit deep slate, we won't be cutting this fast anymore. We just have to tough it out. Dried kelp is very slow grind. It is. That's why I didn't decide to do it for my smelter. Do you have a kelp farm, at least, Hafnium? Or are you ocean acquiring it? Hi, Opalani. Welcome in. Happy Sunday. Yeah, they axed 0 tick and 118, so you had to wait for someone to come up with one that worked. Oh, okay. Sweet. This, throw some stuff in here. And then we'll swap it with that one. Cool. Continue on. If I can get nice square corners here, it'd be a breath of fresh air for sure. Oops. You're here for the facial hair? I'm sorry. Trying to get tips on how to grow it out. I can teach you how. I was in the shower today. By the way, I ordered a loofah off of Amazon. And I used the loofah today for the first time in like 10 years. It was fun. But I actually thought about cutting it all off. Like trimming it all the way back down to my face again. Not bald, like not baby face, but like cutting the beard all the way back. I almost did it today. Well, I had this big bottle of body wash. And I've been using it like soap, and it doesn't last very long. So I was like, it works better in a loofah. So I bought a loofah, and I put a little bit in there and lathered it all up, and I was like, ooh. It was fun. Made me feel special there for a minute. Take care of your feet. My feet? That's not what a loofah's for. Unless I'm saying the wrong thing. I swear I looked up loofah when I bought it off of Amazon. The little ball thing looks like a sponge that you use in the shower. What's the foot thing called? There's also a foot loofah. Yeah, but that's like a cheese grater, isn't it? I can't reach the back of one of my feet because of my knees, so I can't do that. Hi, Wikipedia, welcome back. Glad you enjoyed your dinner, sir. That's a pumice stone. So it's not a loofah? Or am I just completely off base here? You should do EJ and go full, like, mutton chops? No. No, 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 no. If I was a little better off with this whole streaming thing, Geeson, probably. But I have to go public face like every day when I do Uber, so I'd rather not look like a clown the whole time I'm doing it. I look like a clown for you guys, but I can't look like a clown while I'm Ubering too. I have some dignity. With Condé Nast, you can pull off any look. You mean confidence? I'm not saying I couldn't pull it off, Geeson. I'm just saying I don't want to go have it. You know, if EJ was going out in the public like that, he wouldn't have it like that either. Come on. He stays at home all the time. The next time he gets a day off and he's got to go somewhere with Brimo, she's going to be like, you got to cut that thing off. He'll say, yes, ma'am. He'll cut it right off. 100%. If you bring Sandy along to my Uber, I don't care what your face looks like. You would and have 100%. I mean, I'm not gonna do it. No. Plus, EJ's just enjoying his hair before he starts losing it, like I have for the last 20 years. Just let him enjoy his hair while he's got it. If he wants to look like Horace or Boris from Dr. Quinn Medicine Woman, then let him look like that. You don't care what anyone thinks about my outer appearance. Judge me on that. Your loss. I mean, I don't care either, but I don't want to, I just don't want to do it. Can I just say I don't want to do it? It's not about confidence or anything. I just don't want to look stupid. I think I would look stupid on me. I have a round head. Round heads aren't good for like mutton chops or handlebars or anything like that. Round heads are good for like something that encircles the head or takes up a large part of it, which is why I've got the full beard. And if I didn't have a round head, I would probably be sporting whatever EJ's got going on. What are we doing to Terahdra? Nothing. Yeah, Warner. His hair's starting to decide to leave, so he's got to rock it while he can. So more power to him. D. Henderson? Yeah, I would say I'd get banned for wearing those on stream. I'm gonna say no on that, chat.